Alright, I think I'm back. What a struggle on the freaking grind today for Friday. Really making me work for this stream. So, yep, I'm back. I'm not going to be here for too long. Just going to come in here for probably about 15 minutes now. Unfortunately, that, excuse me, unfortunately, that first stream got totally sabotaged. Not going to point fingers, but I'm saying it got sabotaged. Don't know what happened. And it was probably me that did it, right? Overwhelmed my computer, I think. So it was frozen up. And right now it looks like everything is going good. No drop frames, nothing like that. And here we are looking at Spy currently. And I'm thinking about taking either a very small trade. Hi, Katie. A very small trade in options or going to trade in futures. So it looks like we got a slight pullback onto the 21 moving average, which was the previous resistance level. So again, the resistance turning to support and moving on. So I'm going to try to put on some music so we can get moving and grooving, baby. So I have it now so you guys can see what I'm scrolling through, and if anything, catches your eye, just let me know. Filter, let's just go happy Friday. So we're going to listen to something happy while we trade, and hopefully it motivates us. Ooh, I don't think so. No, nope. That first one was not for me. I'm sorry. If you love that one, there you go. Artist is the Soundlings. This seems loud. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, back to the market. This is interesting vibes. I feel like it's loud. It seems really loud to me, so hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, looking at SPY bouncing. 49.5 minutes left on the day. And we can also take a look over here. That's for the end of the show. Stay tuned for that. Oh wait. Shoot. I don't know where I put my I'm all thrown off. Guys, so crazy looking. Alright, let me pull Top Step up. Alright, I'm not gonna make you stare at that though. I think my chat was working fine. Now it's oh, now you want to play games. Oh. Alrighty then. Well, it was working great until I clicked on it. The music stopped. I'm not feeling this one. Okay. How's this for trading vibes? I don't know if this is the one. We will figure out the perfect genre to trade to. Or at least, top 3. Because I know, obviously, everyone's different. We'll get it down to a science here. That's what I'm going to dedicate my life to. So, SPY pulling back here. Won't be surprised if we pull back to the 50 moving average on the 1 minute. Now, let's look at the 15 minute. Give us a little better sense of what's going on. Still flirting with this gap right here. It could still fill plenty of time in the day to make it happen. You know, actually a lot of volume too, so not too surprising considering yesterday and the day before being FOMC. So typically a lot of volume follows that, but we are kind of within this zone right here. So 565, 556, 566. Sorry, I think that's gonna prove a pretty strong resistance support level for a while. That'll be a key level, I should say. We are on a downtrend. Watch for the rejection here on the 200 based on the 15-minute chart. Again, it is respecting this downtrend. Oh, what's up, man? Cool to see you been on Top Step. Love Top Step. Great platform. What's up, James? Thanks for coming by, you guys. Not sure about this music. Don't judge me on it. All right, we're feeling it out. Trying to find that perfect vibe. It gets so quiet in between songs. All right. Whoa. Crossing the streams. I don't like this. It's making me uncomfortable. Who the hell made this? Jeremy Cornpass? Is it just someone peeing for a minute? I can't do that. Oh my god. That was insane. Jim, I think there is a good chance we might dump. I'm watching for this gap to possibly fill. That's really what I have my eyes set on. If we do start to pull back. Now we are in a downtrend on this 15-minute chart, so I'll actually take a moment to draw a line. Something I haven't done a lot lately. And I used to do every day. I used to spend an hour to 2 hours every night planning for the next day, and I would go through all of like the top 5 or 6. I have, you know, notebooks full of watch lists day after day after day after day, which will be cool to look back on. It's like the closest thing to a journal that I've ever done. A trading journal, I guess. All right, this song ain't doing it though. Let's try that one out. So looking at the 15-minute, let's draw some lines. I really like to look at a bigger, don't mind all these pre-made ones. I'm getting vulnerable with you guys. I had one called Zoom Out. I don't know where it went. Okay. Also not sure about this music. I feel like it's making me look stupid. Alright, hold on. I feel like I look like a clown with this playing on right now. This is too happy. Nah, we need to switch the vibe. What if we just go angry? Is that too much? Complete flip-flop. First angry hip-hop song. Oh, we were listening to this guy yesterday. We'll give it a chance. I need something to get me more hyped than this though. Or than that prior song at least. Shout out Netflix. Now I'm using this music because it won't get me demonetized, so I'm just trying to find a happy medium here. I mean, it's not bad. It's not something I would, you know, I would probably put in my own playlist. Not bad though. Definitely angry. All right. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, I feel like I should just hop on the beat right now though. It's almost distracting. Wow. This is a 500 tick, 1 minute, and we're looking at the Renko 3-minute brick chart. And right here is really decent entry. We are building up on that third one. This is what I've been saying I like to get in after 2 solid ones. Looks like we already went through the pullback, but again, we are on an overall downtrend, so just be careful. Be ready to take your profits and try to wait for a good entry. So I'll see how close it can pull back to this level. You can see this level repeating itself right here. Bounce, came back through. Looks like it consolidated for a minute before it broke through. So you can see those key pivotal points. And again, right here, that's where it kind of shot up. Big candles. Is this music too loud? I'll turn it down a hair. I'm starting to lose my vibe on the song. Okay, well, I was a little distracted right here. It'd been great, but let's just hop in here. Not the best entry, and again, this is order filled. This is MES, so very low risk, but popped quick, so that was, you know, a good spot to get in actually. Felt like chasing, and sometimes a good entry will feel like chasing until you look back hindsight, and then it's like, all right. That's why it's important not to get too lost in the sauce. But you know, honestly, that was a perfect time right there. I perfectly timed that out right before it popped off. Can't complain about that. So I just got my stop loss set at 15, and I think the profit is way up around 300 maybe. It's way up there. So I'll just let that ride. We'll see if it can keep going. You know, it might pull back. And how risky do you want to be? You know, you can see it hit around 30. So if you were to top it out, I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit, especially since I'm not gonna be here for the rest of the time trading. Let's see if we can let this puppy run. Now there is a chance it comes back, but there should be somewhat support right here. But you know, don't be surprised. All you can do is have a plan and go through with it. Always, you know, always better to take your profit and run rather than getting too aggressive. So stop losses they can be your best friend. They'll make that quick decision for you. And sometimes, you know, it sucks, but that's why it's important to try to get a good entry. So as you can see, it pulled all the way back. I would have been break even right around here on that 5. I mean, you can see exactly where. Well, this is trades, but the orders will show you where you got in and out. Got really quiet. So let's see if it can hold support here. And again, I also have the super trend on this 500 tick. Just playing around with that too. I've never matched it up with the ticks. I think I've just played around with it a little bit on a larger time frame. And it also just reminded me of the alligator indicator, I think. Just crossed my mind. I haven't thought about it in a long time. And Apple, I don't know. Apple is a beast. Apple really is. Let's take a look at it. Up here. So strong. I think they're really you know, announcing the Apple AI. I think that was their next big move, which I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious, but Apple stores draw crowds as iPhone 16 arrives. The fact people still show up for, you know, iPhones being released is pretty crazy. Fun fact, one time I bought, well, I've had many iPhones, but one of the times the freaking T-Mobile person opened my phone and then just went, ugh, and dropped it on the ground with nothing on it. It was butt naked. And man, I was too nice. That's all I'm gonna say. I was too nice about it. The phone was fine, but it's just like, oh, come on. That's like the number one thing you definitely don't do. Don't even risk it. Like, open that over a table or somewhere where that's not even, a possibility. But yeah, that's my gripe on that. But pretty impressive. Apple is a beast. Getting distracted here. Uh, Apple Intelligence. Did I say intelligence? I think that's what I said. I might have said it wrong. Oh, come on. I'm not paying $5 to learn about this. We can dive down that road another time, but that is really why it's running, that Apple Intelligence. So we are building on support here. If you look at the bricks, this takes out a lot of the noise. As you can see, you can't even really tell it pulled back. This was the only pullback right here in this zone. So it looks like it ran for a while, you know, comparing the bricks to the ticks right here. You can see on the ticks is right where it bottomed out on the bricks, and it looks like a perfect V. But on here you can see all the chop in between. So this really kind of simplifies it, and it didn't indicate any pullback until it came down and actually bounced right off that super trend. So yeah, technical analysis is playing out well on here for sure. And we just made that one great entry in trade. Tried to let it run, got stopped out for $8. I think it hit 30 and pulled back. And again, this is MES, which is the equivalent to SPY. I know I probably repeat myself a lot, so sorry. I just don't know when people drop by or what people know or don't know. So if I sound repetitive and like a jackass, I apologize. But it is 12:25, so I only have a little bit more time. So let's see here. I'm trying to make sure it's also not glitching. Sometimes, the computer will freeze for a brief moment, and you can't tell if it's the market just kind of hanging out for a second, or if it's just my internet. But the internet's pretty strong out here. If you guys don't know, a while back I spent a whole weekend running the internet and preparation for this long-awaited live stream. So, as a lot of you guys that have watched for a long time know, this is long-awaited. And let's see if we can hold here. You don't want to be caught on the wrong side of this, but it is currently in an uptrend based off of this time frame. And that music just stopped, huh? Wait, not this guy again. All right, I'm gonna change the mood from angry. Let's go with. We're gonna go back to inspirational. All right, be inspired. Let the market inspire you. You can make billions of dollars trading in the market. Billions. I'm gonna leave this on for a minute though. I'm feeling this. This is intense a little bit. I feel like I'm traveling through choppy waters in the middle of the night. I'm trying to catch a nice fat green candle. Or red. I don't discriminate. This is intense though. It's almost documentary vibes. Watch as he focuses. As support builds. Will he make his move? That piano goes hard. As the market grows stronger, so does he. Okay. Alright. Come on, baby. Watch this line. Notice there's some big pops right in this zone. You'll see it pop over. I really want that break over this zone again, but this would be a decent entry if it does decide to hold on. And if it reversed, I'd be ready to cut losses right here, because if it comes back through, breaks through support here, good chance we come back down. Okay. As you can see down here, over here, currently Nvidia up on the chart. I'll put Apple on there because Apple is kind of pulling the market right now, leading the way. And you'll notice on different days, depending on whichever one's running, the market will tend to follow one more than the other. If there isn't a general, overall consensus. It's giving me Aladdin vibes right now. Okay, something else. Wait, did we listen to... We listened to some of these the other day. Clean living. Yeehaw. Come on, market, move. Last half hour on our Friday. At this point, it's seeming to me, if I had to guess, in my non-financial advisor opinion, I think we might be in for a little bit of a pullback in today. But we shall see. Let's take a look back over here. So, we got the hour chart on the big guys. Big dogs. Hopefully it's not too small for you guys. You could probably zoom in on your phone or wherever you're watching. And if you want me to make anything bigger, happy to do so. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, this elevator music goes pretty hard. Trying to find those vibes without getting demonetized. Let me tell you, it's tricky. Alright, are we gonna pull back? I don't even know if Webull would let me place a trade at this time of day. Because there was a hard rule about not trading past 12:15 with same day till expire, so. But I feel like it's let me get away with it in recent times. Now I was gonna just take a very small risk here, $2 if it starts to pull back, but hey, it's it's holding on right now. This is the 15-second chart. I have this up at all times just so I can really keep my eyes on the pulse. Because if you're only looking at this, it doesn't look like much is happening. You can't really see if the trend is changing or continuing. Contracts roll and 3:50 p.m. massive volume. Yeah, Eastern. Yeah, for sure. Once all those contracts start to roll and all the market makers start to close up those positions, yeah, definitely anticipate a big move towards the last 15 minutes of the day or so. That 10 can get volatile. Hopefully, there is an opportunity. Yeah, let's see how many contracts. Let's see what the volume is right now. Just on these. Open interest on the 570 calls, 68,000. Open interest on the 568 puts, 12, 565, 18. I don't, okay. I can't deal with this ocean. Come on. It's making me look like a damn goddamn Nancy. What's this? This might be good. Alright, so it is building up. Support did hold, as you can see on the 1 minute, the 21-minute average. And let's look at the 15. There it is. That's that W. Gotta love that W pattern. So if we can break through here, then maybe we'll continue on into next week. But again, kind of hard to tell at this point. But looking at the options and the volume, if we start to climb back towards 569, 570, that's a lot of open interest. This thing could run for sure. There's more interest on the calls close to the money than the puts, so there's more muscle in there. It's like a tug of war. Yep. Great point. Stop loss is going to be crucial, man. Accounts can be evaporated in the last half hour. Absolutely. If you're trading same day, you know, be willing to lose it all. That's for sure. The last half hour, I mean, you can see these. If the market starts to run, the 570 calls with all this interest, these things will just rip. These things can go from 5 to 50 really quick. But you need the volume, you need that buying power, which is harder to come by on a Friday afternoon. People just, you know, want to walk away for the weekend. Especially after a week with FOMC where it's just a little more hectic. But I mean, looking at this contract, this thing was $300 2 days ago. And looks like earlier today, it was way up there. Not that that's super relevant, but sometimes it can kind of give you an expectation where it might pop and drop if there is a nice flash of volume coming in. But make sure you're ready to take profit quick, man. On those same day till expire, just be grateful for green. Adjust that stop loss, let it move it up with it. I think this music is pushing the market up. I don't know. Feels like it's uplifting. Yep. More time on those patterns, man. The more you get used to it, for sure. You also start to get that gut feeling when you're like, oh, I shouldn't do this. You know, I've made this mistake many times. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. I've learned the hard way a lot. Most definitely. Combination of watching and learning from other people and making the mistakes myself. Sometimes that's the best way to remember it. You feel that burn. All right. On to the next song. Crops. Yeah, it's better. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, wow. My computer's about to die. Well, I should end this soon anyways. I appreciate you guys being here so much. I wish the stream wasn't messing with me today. I'm going to take a small MNQ buy to yesterday high. Let's go. Yeah, man. This could be a great opportunity. It could definitely. It's you know, I was thinking it was going to pull back 10 minutes ago, but it's pretty wild how quick you can change your mind and don't be scared to freaking change your opinion. It's okay to say you're wrong or say it looked like I was gonna do one thing, you know. But here it is with all that options buying power and like you mentioned, with those contracts closing out, there's that rip, man. Those 568s. Oh, I should have got it. Wait, what were we looking at? Was it the 570 and it's already at 20? Let's see. Oh, that's exactly what I was talking about right there. That sucker ran from 3 to 24 in 1.5 minutes. And why such an explosion? Why, you ask? It's that open interest right here, baby. Woo! It's a lot of money. And they're going to do what they can to keep it from closing at 570. But man, getting pretty feisty right there. It would have been a great time to get in and out. Absolutely. I wouldn't even, if I was in that position, I would have tried to get out around 20. Or at least set a stop loss, maybe around 15. If you want to see if it can run. But with that pop and all that time frame, with how much time's left, I would just be grateful for green. Move on from there. Target of 202.59 on MNQ. Let's take a look at MNQ over here. Hopefully before my computer dies. Oh, come on. Why you do this to me? Ooh, nice pop, man. Still trying to perfect the craft of trading and talking live at the same time. I know it was one hurdle just getting over trading, knowing that I was going to film myself later reviewing it. So now this is just trying to not distract myself seems to be the hardest part. But we did make one good trade, so happy about that. And again, this pop, it was, you know, pretty predicted on here. All the technicals lining up, it really played off. So being aware of what's going on is so important. Be aware of what time it is, how much time's left in the day, how much risk you want to have. Always have a plan. And yeah, so it looks like the music stopped, but looks like also we might continue this trend for a minute. So building on support here, and as you can see, the red and green on here is the super trend, and it was holding on there, so bounced off of it, and the bricks are still on bricking. All right, come on, silence. Just make me pull you up like that. Oh, North Oakland. I don't know if I should say the word. Oh yeah, Squad of B's got bangers. I don't know if I'd call the song a banger though. Maybe it is. I've only given it 30 seconds. I'm just impatient right now. Ooh, this one has potential, but I am going to stop that there, and we're going to finish the day off. I know the market's not quite closed, but I'm not going to make any more trades for the day. I'm going to call it good at 180 profit on there, and then next week we'll go to the small account challenge. We're going to do a $12 challenge, so be on the lookout or be prepared for that. We're going to do it live on here, and then I'll cut the clips and post those afterwards, because I know a lot of you guys aren't able to catch the live streams. But I appreciate everyone so much. So please smash that like button and please subscribe if you're new here. And let's just finish the day off with this crazy bastard. So I don't know if you guys have seen this guy before. And if I'm offending your religions or anything, I apologize. Not my intention. I just want you to see this guy. I don't think this will offend you. It should freak you out if anything. Watch my computer crash right as I'm trying to do this. The devil's trying to stop me. All right. So here we're gonna, hold on, let me get the other screen off. Here we go. And let's let it roll. Let it ride, baby. Play me out, Kenneth. I'm gonna turn it up a little. Try not to get freaked out.
Yes, like Moses of old. There's there's coming one. Oh.
I would be losing my shit.
Ever do it. Don't ever feel sorry for yourself. Don't ever do it. Absolutely stunning. Sis. Delicious. So good.
Oh my God. This guy's the Antichrist.
Preach it, brother, preach it, brother, preach it. Just before the cross. And we have a healing covenant.
This has to be edited. I don't know. Does anyone know?
Me, the pure, spotless blood.
Sorry, James. Hopefully you guys can still fall asleep tonight.
Performed for me. He's my blood brother, and my father is my friend.
Oh my God.
So are we in this world. Glory to God, I don't have it. I never will have it. And I don't mind telling you, I'll never be sick again in my life hereafter forever. Not one time.
Well, on that note, that's a wrap. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Hope you stay happy and healthy. And I will see you on Monday.